What is up, everyone? Pastor Susie coming at you with day number 9 of our 30-day journey of wanting wisdom. Hope you guys are doing amazing. I know where I live right now, it is absolutely gorgeous. I hope it's beautiful out where you live right now today, too. Hope you guys are having a great day. We're going to dive right into chapter 15 of our Wanting Wisdom for the day. And I encourage you guys, if you have not already, I say this almost every day, make sure you guys are reading the chapter yourselves. If we're going to really seek wisdom in this generation today, it's not just going to be by watching YouTube. It's been by getting into God's word ourselves, reading the Bible. I'm going to tell you, it's not just a book of black and white letters. I promise you, if you will read it, study it, understand it, ask God to change your heart, I promise you, it'll change your life. But guys, I want to focus on one verse today in chapter 15, real simple, and it's actually just verse number 1. And it reads just like this, Proverbs 15, verse 1, and it says, "A soft answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger." And I want to encourage you, I think this answer of a soft answer, this idea of a gentle answer, I tell you, it really in your relationships will go a long way. You ever been in some kind of argument where maybe someone comes at you and they're pretty salty, they're pretty angry, frustrated, maybe they're yelling at you and they're pretty mad, but then you yell back and now it's on. Like, game, GG everybody, the gloves are coming off. Like, you just yelled back at me, it is over. Can I tell you that sometimes when people come at you frustrated or when they're angry, when people are angry, when people are just over the top salty, can I tell you, in those moments, sometimes even you and I are guilty of it too. Sometimes we're not exactly thinking rationally. We're thinking according to our emotions. We're not thinking rationally, we're thinking emotionally. And in those moments, one of the two people in this conversation needs to be able to do what it says here and to answer gently, to answer softly. Because here's what it says: a soft answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. That's why when someone comes at you salty and you respond back in a negative or a defensive tone, it just makes the situation worse. But have you ever been in a situation where someone comes up to you and they're angry and maybe they're yelling or whatever, and you're just like, "Hey man, and you respond gently, "Hey man, I'm sorry if I offended you in any way, man. Is there something we could talk about? Is there some way that I can apologize to you?" And the person's like, I mean, if you apologize, I guess would be straight. And then they're almost dumbfounded. They're like, what? I thought, like, I was ready to go at it. Like, what's happening right now? Like, you weren't supposed to respond in such a nice, kind, and gentle way. What's happening? You ever been in those situations and the people don't know what to do with themselves? It's because it says it here, man. It's wisdom that a soft answer turns away wrath. I remember one time I was getting my oil changed and I was at a certain place. I was actually out of state, back in the state where I grew up, Massachusetts, and I was getting my oil changed. And I put my car in, car was perfectly fine, and I take my car back out after they finished the oil, and now my check engine light is on. I'm like, okay, this wasn't on when I put the car in. And I go up to the guy, I'm like, "Hey man, I just want to check in on something. My check engine light, is on, but it wasn't on when I came in." And I'm not gonna lie, it was a little unprofessional on his part. Dude starts flipping out, right? Dude starts like salty to the T. And my first thought was like, bro, like, it's super unprofessional, calm down. But I was like, you know what? This guy must be having like a bad day or something. I was like, he's obviously responding emotionally. So I want to do my best to bring a soft answer to hopefully turn away his wrath. And I was like, "Hey man," I was like, no disrespect to you. I'm sure you're a great mechanic. I'm sure you're a great technician. But I mean, hopefully you can understand, man. It's nothing personal. But if you were in my shoes and you put your car in the shop, lights not on, you take it back out, lights on, you're gonna start wondering some questions. I was like, I mean, no disrespect for you, but obviously if you're in my shoes, you're not gonna pay for my mistake. And it was just a gentle answer, and he kind of just paused for a second. He's like, yeah, you're right. I wouldn't want to pay for your mistake on my car either. He's like, I'll take a look at it. And it was just a simple, like, man, a gentle answer turns away wrath. That's why in the stream every day, you guys see trolls coming in, and I mean, they're dropping words that I will not repeat in my chat, and they're coming in, they're trying to come against our community, and we're just like, "Hey man, we're just glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well today. We respect you. We're just glad you're the community. If you ever need anything, we're there for you, man. Good to have you stream." And they're just like, and oftentimes, I'm not gonna lie, 9 out of 10 times they'll be like, "Man, I'm sorry, I just called you all those names. You seem like a nice guy." And it's just that idea of wisdom that God teaches in his word. Can I tell you, if you put this book into practice in your life, you'll never be the same. It just works. This stuff just works, man. Like, I'm not even that smart. I just do my best to follow his word, because I tell you that it is instruction. This Bible it's alive, it's active, it is useful for teaching, correcting, rebuking, instructing, everything in your life. This book will change you. It'll change your relationships if you'll exercise wisdom. And I want to encourage you today, a soft answer turns away wrath. When people are coming at you angry, frustrated, do your best. I know it's hard to keep those anger, keep that frustration down, especially because the walls of defense want to come up. They just want to come up, and you put your guard on. But I encourage you in those moments, especially in romantic relationships, this key will be a blessing to you, that a soft answer turns away wrath. When someone comes at you with a harsh word, respond softly. Yes, of course, you can defend yourself with that. With the oil change, I was like, hey, bro, I'm going to be nice to you, but I'm obviously not going to pay for your mistake. But you can say it in a gentle way. You can defend yourself. You can stand your ground, but do so in a gentle way, because a soft, gentle answer turns away wrath. It cools down the other person. But if you respond, like it says, with harsh words, it just stirs up anger. I want to encourage you today. A soft answer turns away wrath. Hey, hope you guys are doing blessed today. Going to be streaming today for Sub Saturday. Hope you guys will come check it out. Without further ado, guys, we love you so much. Catch you guys tomorrow. God bless, guys. Take care.